Hey Scorpio, welcome to my channel. This is a weekend love bonus reading for you. This is for my Scorpio friends. I hope you're doing well, Scorps. This is a weekend love bonus for you guys. Please, universe, what can I get for my Scorpio friends? Please, universe, can you give us an advice, message, insight for Scorpio friends this weekend? This is applicable for singles, couples in a relationship or dating. This is for Scorpio friends. What can I get for Scorpio friends, please? Ooh, first card is the Three of Swords. You've got the Hierophant in reverse. King of Wands. Alright, you've got the Ace of Swords. The Moon. The this Ace of Swords, Eight of Swords in reverse. Queen of Swords. Six Cups. Alright, so let's start your reading. So this is you, Scorpio. This is the weekend vibe, weekend message for you. For some of you, I'm really picking up this breakup, this third party, this disappointment. It's in the past. Alright, King of Wands. So someone connected to you, or it could be Scorpio. You're looking at a big picture of a certain breakup, a certain falling apart, a certain hurt, pain that cost you, you or whatever it is that took a blow in the relationship. All right, see it, the King of Wands. I'm being drawn to highlight. Let me just check whether you could see it. Yep. So I'm being drawn to really highlight this. This weekend. There's this energy. There is this weekend. There's an energy with you or a person linked to you. Situation where you are right now, where you're drawn to kind of reminisce, rethink. You could still feel the pain. I'm still feeling the pain, the blow. You know, you're kind of still in the past energy where this Three of Swords in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse took place. This is you. Your present is King of Wands, or you're dealing with an Aries or Leo or Sagittarius. This could be their energy, but there is someone in here sitting at the King of Wands energy, who is looking at the positive side about a breakup. It's like it's painful. It happened. It took my marriage. It took my relationship. This is the reality. So as a King of Wands, I'm here to pick up the pieces of what's left. From that, I would have to bring myself together and find the truth and eventually move on. It's like getting the power. Like the Ace of Swords back to back with the King of Wands is that to reminisce, to touch. It's like a memory. It's like the feeling. It's like you want to take back yourself into this Three of Swords, the Hierophant thing. For some of you, I'm feeling like this is an acceptance, because I see this King of Wands here sitting and he's looking at how the marriage, the relationship, fall apart or break up, or it's some sort of a daydreaming, reminiscing. You're already, or someone is already sitting at the King of Wands, which is an upright position. So, yep, you're looking at you're reminiscing, you're recalling. Someone is reminiscing, someone is recalling a breakup, but it's not really to relieve the pain. For some of you, you would feel the pain, you would feel the hurt, but the 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 agenda of the King of Wands energy is to reminisce it, because from there you would like to move on and learn. It's a bad card to look at, but the agenda of this King of Wands, the energy of the King of Wands, is to look at this breakup, this hurt or pain, as an opportunity. That from here I've learned something. I've become a different person. From this breakup, I have met another person. From this breakup, I have learned that I am behaving this way, and so my partner didn't like it, and it took a blow, a hard hit on our relationship. It's a lesson learning. It's a someone sitting at the King of Wands energy, reviewing, reminiscing, looking back. That's the exact term. They look back on how it ended, how exactly it happened that you separated, divorce, break up, or if you could be dating, something happened that it disappeared, the chemistry, the attraction, how it disappeared, because from your past you would pick up what needs to be improved in your present going forward to the future. So this is the King of Wands energy in here, because at his back is the Ace of Swords, which is knowledge, wisdom, courage. So yeah, there's someone here sitting at this energy where they reminisce, they see that someone is at fault or both of you is at fault, and they took courage to correct. They took courage to learn from this past, right? Finding the learnings and truth and bring it over to the present, moving to the future, so that any unclarity, because this is confusion. Yeah, because I really felt like for some of you, you were like not aware on why you end up this way. For some of you, the moon in reverse next to the Three of Swords is like, it just happened. For some of you are like surprised that it just happened. We broke up. I didn't even have time to defend, to speak, or to to at least mediate, or for some of you it's really is to get to correct. For some of you, I'm picking up to correct these things, this uncertainty of how things broke up. For some of you, up until now, you don't understand as why your attraction drops from 10 to 0. So the reminiscing in here, reviewing, recalling is very, it's very pronounced this weekend. King of Wands, Queen of Swords. So there is definitely a couple in here, two persona here. It could be you, Scorpio, it could be them, or this could be you or them. But the energy is that you look back from the hurt, from the painful things that has happened in the past, and you look back because for some of you, you're not really sure how it happened so fast. You're trying to understand the the things that's not that things that are not yet clear up to now. There's some, for some of you, because of chaos, because of stress, because of hurt, because of whatever it is, that the conflict that strike, that blow your relationship apart, there's some little things and little details that you're trying to recall and trying to pick up from that little things and issues that you could possibly learn. Like it's a person who's thinking that if I could done this with Scorpio, things would have been different. It's like a person who's trying to solve a puzzle. To solve a puzzle or a mystery or an answer is to review, to go back to the past. It's not to feel the pain again or to blame someone. It's to learn. Okay? So someone, it could be you, it could be them, Scorpio, who is recalling to get learning, to pick up what needs to be, what needs to be understood, so that, you could save the present and you could look forward for the future. Because after this review, this learning, I think this is an external person, Scorpio. They're going through this learning. They're preparing for some move. For some of you, they're sitting at the King of Wands energy. So they have matured. They have so much passion. Wands, Wands people, Wands energy. Before they could strike, they want to really once it's like a light bulb. Once they got the idea, there it's a person preparing something, because King of Wands is preparing, planning something in the future. They don't want to just strike. They want to make sure that when they switch the light bulb, that idea, that passion towards you, Scorpio, they want to make sure that they've touched base everything, that they've kind of reviewed everything, and comes to you with a King of Wands, fully revived, or very enthusiastic, very passionate connection. For some of you, I don't see that this would happen right away, but I guess this is preparation. For some of you, this is preparation for engagement, marriage. Like someone is ready to commit, to offer an engagement. And for some of you, the way this person thinks, or your situation right now, is that this weekend, there's a vibe you will feel, or this person feel involved to you, Scorpio, where, they want to go back and just, one last review of the things that happened in the past. What can I improve? What can I improve? And then from there, this person will decide, or you, or the situation is going to the direction where it's about time, because this is also a process. It's a process to review that the commitment broke up, there was pain, things need to be cleared. But once this person or you, this situation clears up, like some sort of acceptance, once, because once the person realize what they cause, what pain they cause you, it's more of a situation where, before you actually link up again, connect, reconnect, be back together, or in speaking terms, someone really need to understand why this happened, why the breakup happened, why the cheating happened, why there was a miscommunication, why there was a falling apart thing that happened between the two of you. Someone wants to understand that before they could move forward, before they could, prepare themselves to make a move. Because this is definitely a soulmate, a past connection, or an ex coming back to someone with kids. Six of Cups, it's relating to kids, it's soulmate, it's in the past, and the Ace of Swords is in here. So I felt like someone is trying to integrate something that was broken, but before they could do that, they want to review the past. What can I pick up from the past? Learn from the past. From this information gathered, from the information that they learned, they will use that information, although it will touch the pain and the hurt, but they will use this information as a source, as a weapon to make a decision and invite a connection, a proper communication, a proper forum. For some of you, I'm picking up mediation. Because the Queen of Swords, this is a person that knows the truth, It's like here, this is what the Queen of Swords learned. This is planning. The way this person thinks, the way this person see what happened in the past is something that's done. It's done deal. I'm over with it. I'm just here to reminisce the pain and learn and use this information I got from my past to make a decision and to move forward. For some of you, I'm really picking up that they will save the relationship, they will save the kids, because this is the Queen of Swords. This is the person after the Queen of Wands. All right. Yeah, so I felt like there is a preparation. After they got the preparation, the details, and they're gonna be inviting you or someone to participate in some sort of a mediation, or I'm really picking up there could be friends that is trying to patch things. That there will be friends and people that will be supportive of your comeback, or it could be them. It could be, if they're not communicating with you, you could see or you could feel telepathically, or that they're more ready now. You could see it in social media posts, you could hear it from your friends that they're okay, they're more ready to talk. Or if you've got kids with this person, or you separated with this person, and you have some stuff, like you have questions to ask relating to property, relating to things that you shared, questions that you need to ask because you were ex, you will feel like this person is ready to talk. They're no longer grumpy, they reply right away. So this is one of the sign that this person, they have healed, and they've kind of realized what went wrong. It's this King of Wands is, they kind of realize what went wrong, learn from it, and get out of that, acceptance, and be in a decision where they're more inviting to talk. All right. If they're not going to make contact with you, you would feel that they're more open to talk. They're more responsive. They're more okay in terms of, everything you throw at them. It means communication. Whatever you ask, they reply. If by accident you see them, they would smile at you. Before, they would, like to strangle you to death. But this time around, you would see a smile. You would see, you know, it's still a bit of a, blank kind. It's still hard to read, but the vibe, you would feel that it's now okay. It's now time to, if you want to connect, you reconnect. This is a good time because learning has been done. They're no longer emotional. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. This person is no longer emotional. They have already detached their emotion to the heartbreak, to the painful stuff, to the disappointment. They're now sitting as the Ace of Swords, Queen of Wands, you know, feeling positive to move on, that this is a learning, passionate to move on, and open-minded to talk again, because you've got good memories. You've got, you've got past, you've shared something. Could be kids, but you've shared something, and this is what they hold. This is what they account for. So Scorpio, if you feel like there is a vibe with a person, with an ex, with a love romantic, where you felt like things are changing and you're feeling good, it's because they've learned. They're no longer, for some of you, they're emotionally detached with whatever that happened in the past that was not really pleasant. All right. This could be your vibe, Scorpio. It could be it could be them. You could interchange the character, but it's really feeling good. It's someone that, that it's a situation, relationship where they come out, they graduated as like valedictorian from this tragedy. That's what I'm sensing. And it's maturity. It's being really tough on whatever this tragedy that took place in the past. It's acceptance. It's having courage. For some of you, it's having courage to face the same person that hurt you, because you can't really, you can't hold this pain or grudge too much. That's why you're just gonna let your logic, your wisdom, your maturity to some sort of, you're using your maturity, your logic, your learnings, empower you, and help you to eliminate or disconnect you from this emotional pain. All right. And yeah, it's good. It's a person that's learning. It's a person that's evolving. It's a relationship. It's a person, it's a relationship, it's a situation where it is evolving for the good, for the better. It's a person, a situation, or a relationship where they look at the pain as a struggle, but also an opportunity. And they've decided, the situation decided, or the situation is going through an energy, a revamp, or this person is going through that glide, slowly gliding to, to coming up again and saying, I'm now welcome to talk. I am now emotionally stable, and I have now put logic, and I have now understand why this happened, because sometimes when we are emotionally wrecked in terms of a breakup, a third party, or a hurt or a pain, that's where our decision making, judgment becomes impaired. So this time around, this situation, this person is gliding out of this tragedy, and it's really, really feeling courage, wisdom. It's like applying now what is next, what is the next step, something like that. Yeah, it's like getting ready. Something is getting ready in here, Scorpio. Could be you or them, but give it some time. There is a readiness, a preparation. I'm really picturing it, a light bulb. When they switch on, that's it. That's the sign. All right, so this is for you, Scorpio. I hope you liked the video. I hope you connected with the video. I hope there's something for you guys. If you feel like vibing today with my video, please don't forget to click like. And don't forget to click subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, my friends, please, please, please join my channel. If you would like to further support my channel, please check our teas and merchandise. Percentage of the profit goes to the foundation that my team and I support here in New Zealand. Again, thank you guys. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.